He got here, started mapping out where the building's going to be, has the laser level out here.
Do you see yourself?
Don't judge me.
This is disgusting. You're sitting on my couch looking like filth. I'm running you some bath water.
It's only on the front of me though, so the back side's actually clean, so I'm not really getting.
Well, stand up. Let me see. Let me see. Stand up.
But I really can't move right now. I'm like very sore.
All right. Well, you did put in some work today.
Yeah, we busted tail. It's 10 o'clock at night. We just got finished and having a Jimmy Dean for dinner. Savannah did make burgers earlier, but I needed something else.
Yeah, it was an early dinner. We had tons of things to do today, so.
So yeah, good morning. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday morning? It's kind of weird because it's
hump day.
All
right. Well, I'll let this slide today. Okay.
This video has got just a lot in it.
I'll just see if Tisha wants to come over and clean our couch now.
There you go. All right, now that I've bounced back a little bit after literally working all day long, guys, got a little in my belly and I'm starting to come back around. It's about 10:30 at night, but before we really dive into this video and I show you exactly what's all going on, the frustrating part of this whole build, guys, is we're kind of in limbo now because she hasn't returned our call back, as you guys heard in yesterday's video, which I just put out a little bit ago. But basically, we're just waiting to see what they're going to restrict us on. Well, what sucks is we got our permit 3 days ago. I instantly started putting things into place, getting things in order. So we had the excavator over coming today, which he showed up whenever I had him scheduled. Savannah's brother. Other than that, I've already ordered a skid steer, got that scheduled for 3 days. So that cost me money. So I put a lot of things into place. The builder's waiting. You know, there's just a lot of things in limbo. And Bubba, can you open the door up? It's Pat. Yep. Sorry, guys. My dad just got here. He normally stops by before he goes to work. But yeah, just a lot of things are being hindered up. Let's hop into the video and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Oh, the work's never done. Ripping up this paver patio that was in the backyard, sinking. They did put sand underneath of it, believe it or not, whoever did it before us. But I got a couple layers done. Gonna get the rest done.
I went up to there, up to your highest point there, and shot the top of dirt there. This.
So that's what's level.
That's
up there.
level across from there. That's it was like 4'6", 4.5 feet. So
yeah, it's a lot of dirt.
that's you're cutting into the hill a lot. That's what I mean. If I bring that down, bring this up, semi-level it out, and then bring a couple loads of dirt in. Like I said, you want to grade that out anyway, so I can cut out of there. I'll be cutting that out, flattening that out in there. So I mean, we're gonna get a lot of dirt, but you know, basically, you're only gonna be shaving half of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're basically gonna try to take half of that and flip it over to here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So you see how low? I mean, even over here too, it was like.
All right, everyone. So, been working on the patio, and then the gentleman that's going to do our cement pad and get our grading done, all of our excavation done. Savannah's brother that did all of our concrete driveway. He got here, started mapping out where the building's going to be. Has the laser level out here, or what do they call these? Transit level. So right here on the laser is level back here where I'm at. right there where Alan's standing at, right at the bottom of that pole is where level is from where I'm at. So that's the difference in grade from here is level to where Alan was holding at. That's nuts. Alright guys, so super late at night, just got done taking the patio out of the backyard. I did not film it at all because I was actually editing on the YouTube video and going out working on it a little bit. Then I went live on Instagram, and then the excavator showed up, marked all that off, and yeah, I'll tell you what, that was fun though. Got a good workout in. So figured I'd show you guys that. These are going, I believe, to my dad's or brother's house. Still in pretty good shape. They just need cleaned up. Teddy, what are you doing? He's got a frog over there messing with it. Anyways, it's time to get a quick shower in. Tell you what,
Chicken butt.
it is time for these kids to go back to school.
Why you mean? Why you mean?
How many times do we have to stop on this property for little kids?
Oh yeah, a couple times. At least they're out being active.
Being active, they're driving Hot Wheels down the walkway, the sidewalk.
They're working their little foot out.
Sitting there trying to mow, and these little kids is driving their Hot Wheels back and forth down the walkway.
Was cute. I remember
It was.
the days whenever Miley and Sean Boy had one too.
Alright, so first time mowing this one in I think a month. Customer did a ton of work. House looks really nice. Looks like they painted it. Got a bunch of the landscaping cleaned up. The rocks are gone. Grasses, the ornamental grass is cut back. It's really good. New mulch. Heck yeah. Let's get it mowed out. Beep beep. Looks good, looks good. The customer watering the lawn has really helped a lot on this one, guys. I mean, a lot. Compared to, like, say, if you take a look around and you still see the drought in the neighbors. Looks like they're finally starting to water too. Watering definitely helps. I know I've mentioned it before, but little things, guys, there's a fence here, but make sure your stripes in the front and the back line up. Just a little thing. All right, everyone, so let's circle back full realm, okay? And a lot has went on over the last couple days, and a big decision has been made. Myself and TQ, we really just took a moment. That's why there was no video yesterday, and kind of just got away, decompressed, really looked at a lot of what we needed with this building, didn't need, factored in a lot of things that we were kind of overlooking. I'll tell you, number one, the garage, to build the garage has almost doubled just in price for, you know, if we want to do it the way that you've seen now in this video. You're talking potentially another retaining wall. You're talking tons of drainage, guys, tons of drainage, because this 30 by 50 building, the pad's 30 by 50, but the landscaping around it actually tapers off. So it goes off like another 6-8 feet to taper around that. And that's a problem up front, because where it tapers off and then goes into where our driveway is, where you come up the driveway, it's just not gonna look right there, for one. But the biggest factor here, guys, and our decision, I'll tell you right now, we are no longer gonna build this garage, guys. Not at this house, okay? we have a plan here. Myself and TQ sat down, and basically we're gonna buy some property, build a house, or look for the property with a house on it that works best for us. Okay, now we're not going to sell ourselves short. We're not going to say, oh, that's going to happen in 2 weeks, a month, whatever, but things have to happen now. We need more storage. So for one, we're going to go rent another storage unit. We've had one in the past, and then just kind of got away from it. Became a headache going there back and forth, getting stuff, needing stuff. But we're going to go back to that here, especially before winter, just so we're able to access what we need to access for winter: snow plows, salt spreaders, and all of that. But the biggest factor in why we're not going to build this garage at our house now is we sat down and really talked over the financial side of stuff with some really smart people. And we knew it kind of, but we were like, yeah, we can take a hit. If we lose money, we lose money. But the problem is where our house would be valued at versus putting the money into this thing, 40, 50 grand into this thing potentially, it's going to price our property outside of the house values in our neighborhood. And that's a big factor, because for one, you don't want to be the most expensive house in your neighborhood or worth the most, because generally you're not going to get that money back. And we're talking big time money. We're pretty much already about the top of our spectrum for our area, for what our house is worth compared to our neighbors, this or that. So that's the biggest factor in why we're not going to build this garage on this property. Are we going to build a garage? Absolutely. Or are we going to purchase a garage? Absolutely. It just might be on another piece of property that we purchase. So some big things are going to start happening here. You guys are going to probably see us looking at a ton of land and probably another bunch of houses, or potentially houses with land. And I'm telling you right now, if you're in the market and you have a landscaping, lawn care, snow removal business, any of this kind of construction or whatever, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to look for a house, look for something with some property and some seclusion, okay? Because your neighbors, not saying our neighbors are, but your neighbors can make things a living heck. HE double hockey sticks. Yeah, I just used that 90s term. But it's a big factor in, guys, when you're running a business, and how your township is, how the people are there. Our township, the people are really good. They're willing to help us, willing to work with us. This more or less has came down to a financial side decision. It just does not make sense for us to build a smaller building than what we, one, need. For two, it's going to look, I think, ridiculous in the backyard now that we've really looked at surveying, mapping it out, how high the footer has to go, or not the footer, but the foundation, not the foundation. Dang, come on, Sean, my brain's not working right now, guys. I'm exhausted. But to put the cement slab down, you guys know what I'm talking about. How high that has to come, and then pad on top of that, pole barn, metal building on top of that potentially. It's just going to look ridiculous. So we made the decision. Even though I don't want to make that decision, it's the smarter decision. I have to make the smart, and we have to make the smartest decisions for our family. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Plenty more to come, plenty more exciting stuff to come. You just got to make big decisions sometimes in your lives and live with them. So we prayed a lot on it, and we think this is the route that's best for us. So as always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye.